Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakam Niryatayami Sangye Chidang Sarki Chagnam La Jangchu Bardu Dagni Kepsuchi Daki Chenyen Gipe Senam Ki Chola Penchir Sangye Drupar Sho Sangye Chedang Soki Chognam La Jangchu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Dagi Chenyen Gipe Senam Ki Chola Penchir Sangye Drupar Sho Sangye Chedang Soki Chagnam La Jangchu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Dagi Chenyen Gipe Senam Ki Chola Penchir Sangye Drupar Shok. So, first thing is that there's somebody here who not everybody knows has helped us very much, and it's partly due to her efforts that the mixed nuts are able to attend these classes. So Jenny, we just want to give you a special thanks for helping to raise money for our scholarship. So it's not her birthday yet, but so there will be no cake. There will be no cake. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, thank you, Jenny. And so please keep helping us. We really need you. And keep coming and listening. Oh, Amelie. Come closer if you want. If you. Okay, quiz time. If someone thinks that emptiness means that nothing exists, then what? According to Arya Nagarjuna, would they have to accept what? Then, according to Arya Nagarjuna, they would have to accept that what doesn't exist. No, what was Nagarjuna specifically talking about? No, yes, the four truths. He specifically was talking about the four Arya truths. According to Arya Nagarjuna, under what circumstance would they not exist?
If things were not empty.
Yeah, if things were not empty. Tibetan for four Arya truths, if you don't know it. It's my favorite thing to say. What is it, Beckers? You know it, right? No? Oh, right on. Gibson, what's the four Arya truths in Tibetan? No? You know it. Stanley? Tibetan for four Arya truths? No? What? Who said that? Yeah, but for Arya truths. Pakpe Denshi. Yeah. Pakpe Denshi. That was good. I was all I hoped for. All right. Gyaltsab appears to get pretty bent out of shape about people who have certain ideas about the beliefs of the Middle Way. What are those ideas, and what is an example that he gives to illustrate the problem with thinking that way? That's a good point. 100 extra credit points. Sorry, I don't have the bucks with me.
That nothing exists at all?
Yeah, basically what Aaron said, that nothing exists at all. But he's specifically, he says it in certain... Yeah, it's all those things, but he says it in a really specific way in this text. So either Sonam will have it in her notes or not. That things aren't name only, there is no basis of imputation, things aren't just that way, and there is no other option. And I wasn't sure about the things aren't just that way, but that's what we said as we went through it really quickly, and I read the Tibetan and it seems really confusing. Okay. Maybe we look at it, I don't know. Okay. You wouldn't be able to measure the, oops. That was the example. If you think that way, you wouldn't be able to measure the horns of a cow. Remember? Anybody? Cool.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's true because they're only on a bowl.
It's a good point. Yeah. I think cow covers both, right? It's a kyapa. Yeah, it does. But it was good, though. Tibetan for length of a horn? It was just length of a horn, so you already had it. Ra, not re, ra. Close enough. Yeah, Ra Ring Tung is all he said, but yeah. Yeah. All right, and this one I'm not so sure about. What would be the problem with saying that the emptiness that you find is something made up by the mind? What about saying that the object denied by emptiness was there and then destroyed when you find emptiness? What similes does he give for each Tim?
Well, emptiness isn't a positive thing. So, I believe he was criticizing those that think that emptiness is a negation, it's an absence of something.
Yeah.
So, what's the next question?
Well, and there's a problem. He specifies some specific. He specifies a problem with that, another problem, and then he gives a simile about that. Do you remember the simile? It's quite simple. Okay, and saying this is the end of class, and it was really tough. Yeah, and I was a little bit.
Remember that this happened.
Yeah, and that's pretty much why I put this question on there, just to remind us where we're at in the text. The first case would be like making a vase. Every time you found something that's not ultimate reality, you would make it into emptiness. And then the second case would be like smashing a vase. Emptiness would have to destroy all objects. Oh. I had, by popular demand, I had to bring it back. Look. This is how babies are made. Yeah. She likes it. That's amazing. Do notice the neon flashing. I worked hard on that. I thought you would appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. All right. So this is a tough one. From the end of class last time, the last thing we covered.
This is a great place to start this next class. I got it. I just can't talk.
However much you examine, that's how much you ascertain.
Yeah, great. Awesome. Nice, man. Yeah, 100 extra points. How much understanding you gave me? Yeah, I threw in these ideas just to, well, because it works downstairs, and I just got in the habit of giving points because they get.
It doesn't work in the higher realms.
All right. I still got more. Here, sweetheart. Yeah. All right, you take the plane, please.
Okay, that's a great place to start. So here we go. Maybe I should show you when. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so here's exactly where we left off, which is a great place to start. Chitsam tu chepate, tsam tu nyepa nyepage. The more you examine these questions, the more you will come to realize their truth, okay? And then he says, therefore, S, okay, therefore, please read.
Yepa drup mi gu, mepa drup mi no shebe tikrik.
Chikrik latene, let's do that much.
Okay, sikrik latene.
Because this is a hard paragraph. Yepa drumigo, some people said, if something exists, you don't have to prove it. If something doesn't exist, you couldn't prove it. Okay? If something exists, you don't have to prove it. If something doesn't exist, you can't prove it anyway. Shepe tsikriks, this riks means you hear this kind of word, this kind of
reasoning.
Words. Then people depend on those words. They try to carry out their words. And they conclude that seme gaktu power mija. You can't. You shouldn't depend on those words and then give up. Okay, you shouldn't give up trying to disprove things or prove things with logic. Okay, just because somebody said you can't prove something that's already there. You couldn't disprove something that's not there. Don't give up on logic just because people say stuff like that. Yeah. Stuff like that is tsikrik, that kind of words. So don't give up on trying to prove some ideas and trying to disprove other ideas, okay? Now, we can say that this is a denial of the existence of what you were trying to prove or disprove, okay? You can deny the existence of that. It doesn't say you should give up on proving things or disproving things, okay? Denying the existence of things using logic doesn't mean you should give up on logic itself, okay? Trying to prove things, trying to disprove things, it is not a denial of that system, okay? It is not, mayente. If that were true, then $50.
They wouldn't have written the classical scriptures. There would have been no reason. Why ever would they have composed the classical commentaries
I'm supporting mooncake.
on logic?
$100, I think I said. Okay,
I didn't catch what he said.
I got more food for
It
me.
was probably only 50. Is what he said.
$100
Okay.
for him, because he actually did it correctly.
They wouldn't. Why ever would they have composed the classical
Yeah,
commentaries
what use would it have been
on
for
logic?
Dharmakirti and all those people to write the logic books and Adam? You see, what use would Adam's work be if you couldn't prove anything? Okay, all right, got it? I kind of found a reference to that, but I'm not going to hang with it. I was wondering if that was kind of a quote. Yeah, you could almost. I was trying to find that. It looked so cute. It looked like a.
Oh,
It looked like some kind of famous quote, but I couldn't find it. Maybe you can find it.
what's
I
the
don't know.
notes here again? Oh, just you're looking.
Well, I found something close, but now it doesn't look so close to me in a fresher state of mind. Okay. Start Yang Kachik.
Yang kachik nang tam yang gak par jao shemawani tabwa teni ki ngenjo gyu je pe tarnde nam ki namba kuntu pang warja te.
Yeah, okay. Yang Kachik.
Then a guy comes along and
Some
says,
people go around saying, Nan Sam, you should gak.
you should negate just mere appearances.
Yeah, which is dependent origination. The husband appears to be hungry. Okay, don't go denying that there's a husband in the kitchen. Okay, saying he's just an appearance. Okay, he's just. I'm sorry. The husband created by yelling at the kids is just an illusion. But don't go saying he's not real. He is real. He's deceptive, but he's real. Okay, he misleads you, but he's real. He just appears due to your seeds, but it doesn't mean he's not real. Okay, Shemawani. Tawa de Niki, if you thought
If you think like that, you'll be born into lower realms.
good,
Yeah.
it would
Yeah.
serve as a cause for you to be born in the lower realms if you thought that way. That even the appearance of the husband should be denied. Okay. And if you are Tandu guys,
Those who desire for liberation
should go to Bangladesh.
completely give up those stupid views.
Not give up, but just totally
Yeah.
trash these dumb ideas. Okay. Okay.
Should I keep reading?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. This is hard.
Okay. Gakmine, gakmige, kakna kin yepe chir.
Let's do that much because it's cute.
All right.
If you say there's no husband in the kitchen at all, or it's just an illusion that he's appearing to you because of yelling at the kids, okay? That gakmine.
You can't deny that.
You can't stop a husband like that.
You mustn't deny it.
And gagmiga,
You mustn't.
there's no point to it. You first of all, you can't deny him. Second of all, there's no point in denying him. In fact, gagnakin.
Big problems with denying it.
Yeah, if you try, you'd have a major problem. Therefore, nawa gokcheki tsema mena. Gekche maybe.
If there's no accurate perception which stops the appearance, kekche maybe gagmina, you could not deny that there's no denying. What? That there's no ability to deny? Yeah.
To accept that
Nawa gokche kisema mena. If there is no accurate perception that you could use to cancel that appearance of a husband, then there wouldn't be any canceling him. And therefore, you would be accepting the side of the side of people who say you can't. It's not possible to deny the appearance. Okay, gak minu. Kelam bagirla.
That's kind of tricky there. That last
It is
part,
tricky,
wasn't
but I was hoping you wouldn't notice that. Now I'm going
I'm out
to
of it, but not that one.
If there's no accurate perception which can deny the appearance of your husband, then we'd have to say there is nothing that can deny your husband.
Yeah.
And we would have to say then that you should join our side, which says you cannot deny your husband altogether.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. You have to accept our position.
Yena deni kyang gakcha gyute teang nan samle mandepe cheer. Yena deni.
Yeah. Right. Oh, if you...
Yeah,
then you
if there were, I take it that's hema, okay?
if there were a accurate perception that you could use to cancel that appearance?
Yeah, if there were an accurate perception that denied the existence of your apparent husband, then your apparent husband, which is the one coming from yelling at your kids, would become the gakcha husband, which is the I didn't do anything husband. Okay, got it? Because he just exists. Lam mandepa means he's no more than. He's no more than. Okay.
He's no more than just the
no
appearance.
more than an appearance. The real husband, who's yelling at you, because you yelled at your kids, is a appearance of your mind. It's a figment in your mind, but it's real. Okay, and it hurts when he yells at you. Okay, so why is he just an appearance? He's not coming from his own side. He's just a projection from this projector. Okay, so he is just an image on a screen, but that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. It hurts. Okay? Gakjang, okay? And if there was a accurate perception which could deny his reality, then he would become a gakja. The husband created from yelling at the kids would have to be the gakja, which is not that husband. The gakja is the husband, I didn't do anything husband, okay?
Right.
What is the same length for, and you're saying that's like inaccurate perception? Because don't they usually say same yin, or are they just synonyms?
It doesn't mean that here. Yeah, if there were no accurate perception that could deny that appearance. Now it says de nang yang. Look, if you're looking for a husband, if you deny the apparent husband because you're waiting for a better husband than that, you're not going to get one, okay? All right? Nang tamle mande. There ain't nothing more available. That's the most husband you're ever going to get. Is the one that's your figment of your imagination due to yelling at your kids. If you can't get along with that husband, then you might as well give up, because there's no more concrete husband than the one who appears from your seeds. Okay.
Again, are you still?
They don't like the word appearance.
Are you on the Dana verse, or are you still just kind of?
I just got there. Go.
Dana nangwa ngok par kelang shing, ngok je kyang ngok par kelang pe rang tik dang gawar ngyorla, kakpala gopa yang mete, denpe trupa che pe te kompana rangak sungyor we chip.
Dena nama gopar kelangshing. Therefore, you would have accepted that what nama gop.
The denial of the appearance.
Yeah, get rid of the husband who's coming from your seeds. Okay, go ahead, get rid of him. You want something better? There's not anything better. That's the only husband in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. Gopar kelangshing. Gokche kyang gopar kelangbe. Then after that, you'd have to cancel your cancellation.
Right.
Okay. you would have to deny the logic that you used to deny him, okay? And then you would start to contradict yourself, okay, your own words, okay? Cancel that husband and go try to kiss somebody, and you wouldn't find anybody. Then you'd have to cancel your cancellation, and then you'd be contradicting yourself. Okay? And by the way, there's no need to cancel the husband who's just appearing in the kitchen. Because if there was a problem with him and you eliminated all the feelings that he's real.
Figments is what we've been using? Does that still work here?
Yeah, or feelings that he's real. And if you just thought about slicing off all the fake husbands, well, then if something's got to go, it'll go by itself. You don't have to worry about it. Rangaksugyur. It will cancel itself. If he's fake, then just shut up. Stop trying to say he's angry because he had traffic, because he's hungry, because his favorite TV show got canceled. Cut all those ideas and just look at him for 5 minutes, and any fake husband's going to dwindle away anyway. Self-existent husband. Okay? Rangak, automatically. He will disappear by himself. Stare at something long enough with wisdom, it will disappear. If it's fake. If it's unreal. Now go ahead. Kakna.
All right. Kakna kyunjete. Oops. Sunam kitok sakbar mina pechir.
Yeah, and if you deny your husband altogether, kakna, there'd be a problem. That who are you going to make good karma with then?
Yeah, how are you going to collect it?
How are you going to collect good karma if there's no husband? Now here comes a very... I wish I didn't have to show you my version of it, but here we go. Please read.
Lamki gakche dang taki gakche kemi chepe umapal tela chaktelo.
Yeah, what's the difference between lamki gakcha and taki gakcha?
One exists.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
lamki gakcha
Rick
is like
Baker.
hatred,
It's like what?
anger.
Anger.
That is something to be stopped through the practice of the path. There's two gakchas. One does exist, one doesn't exist. Never existed. Lamki gakcha is like the anger you feel. That's something you're going to eliminate through practicing the path, okay?
You call
But
the other
the-
one taki gacha, but usually it's rikpe gacha. Is that
Yes,
just the same thing?
But
Okay.
the rigbe gakcha,
Ooh.
the
Somebody
illogical
lost
husband
it.
that cannot be proven, okay?
Other way, sweetheart. There you go.
The husband whose existence cannot be proven. Okay, that's the emptiness gakcha. The fake husband, unreal husband, okay? Got it? What's the gakcha of the Buddhist, of practicing the Buddhist path?
Which one?
Nice.
Name one.
The husband that's
Anger.
second
Not just anger,
Right.
okay? What's the gakcha of Buddhist logic?
the husband that ain't there.
The husband who's not my fault. Got it?
Oh, I see the way
The
you're
first one
framing.
exists or not?
Yes.
Yeah,
the
it's
long
anger, it exists.
Yeah.
But the
Unfortunately.
second one
Unfortunately.
can't exist.
Never did, never will.
So they're both called gakcha, means something we have to stop. But the first one is something that really exists, anger in your heart. And the second one is something that never could exist, which is the husband who's not your fault. Okay, got it? Kepa mache.
Keep them up, not distinguishing between.
Yeah, if you can't get this difference straight between these two gakchas, and you still call yourself a Madhyamaka, and I bow to you. You know, I bow down to you because you guys did. I take my hats off to you guys who did the impossible. You were a middle wayer who couldn't tell the difference between something that does exist that you have to get rid of and something that can't exist. Oh, you did the impossible, you know. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, I know.
This is pure Gyaltsab Jay. This is really typical. I take my hat off to you guys who can't tell the difference between the two gotchas, and you still call yourself middle way. Whoa, you're amazing. You know, got it?
Yeah.
No, okay. There's a lot of.
What's not to get here?
Well, there's some blank stares in the corner there. I hope we're okay. Are we okay? No, I mean near the corner. You guys okay? You guys okay? There's two gotchas, two things to stop. Number one, anger itself. That exists for sure. That's to be stopped by the practice of the path. But there's another gotcha which logic denies, which is the husband who come from his own side. Okay, first one exists. The second one doesn't exist. Okay, so there's really two kinds of gotchas. One is the anger you feel because you didn't recognize the first kind of gotcha. Okay, then now. Are you high school? Yes. Do you know what a gotcha is? Yes. Do you know there's two kinds of gotchas? But nah, it's all the same. Oh, man, you are super amazing middleweight person who don't know the difference. Wow, you are really, I bow to you. It means to shut up. Okay? This is very Gyaltsabje. He was very sarcastic person. Okay? Wow, I bow down to you. A Madhyamaka guy who don't know the two gotchas. You're really amazing. Got it? Anyway.
Should I continue?
Go ahead.
Tena dempa gatna yinten jute. Dempa sungwe nyepa tamche kibe chi tang. Jena.
Let's stop there. Tena demba. This demba means self-existence. Reality, capital R. You know, okay? Therefore, you want something that you have to deny, that you can deny, that if you deny, good things happen to you. Okay, it's parallel to what he said before. You wanna deny something? Well, take something that you have to deny, take something that is possible to deny, and take something that if you deny it, something good happens to you. Why? Well, what do you want? Self-existent husband. Okay, the husband who's not your fault. Okay, deny that, you're in good shape. Okay, because you have to, because you can, and because if you do, something good will happen to you. Okay, got it? Which is the opposite. Yeah. What's that say?
Hold as truth.
Yeah, because if you hold things as existing really, which here means self-existently, okay, without seeds. If you believe things can exist without seeds, nyepa tamje.
It's the source of all good, of all terrible things.
Yeah, all the dosha, right? Nyepa means dosha. All the sucky things will happen to you. Okay, got it? Kepe cheer. And Yena.
Rikpe mixu rumwale, rikpe takmi suvechi.
If truth existed, it would be something you could see with a logical state of mind, okay? And it wouldn't be something that couldn't stand up under analysis. Okay? This suppa doesn't mean patience here. It means couldn't stand up under analysis, okay? If the truth existed, as you think it exists, the husband's upset because he hungry, okay? If that truth existed, maybe it could happen. It should be something which could be confirmed with logic, rikspa, and rather than being something which would crumble if you turned your logic on it. Okay, got it? Cool? If he's a straw man, he's gonna collapse as soon as you turn your logic gun on him. Okay. Okay.
Temebar topale korwe tsawan dope chir. Den shen gakja yinki, den bagakja minte. Yeme yembe chir chemawa tekyang yeme pa Heme tu topa seme gak juk kid untu ma kowar sete. Den shen gokala te shen yo yeme tu tokgu beso.
Yeah, now we got to do this slow, okay? Some people come along and say, Den Shen is the gakcha.
Den shen.
Being attached to truth.
Yeah, to believe it's real, to believe the husband who's hungry is real, is the gakcha. And they say
That's the lumpy guy.
truth is not the gakcha. A husband, they say a husband who's upset because he's hungry is not the gakcha. Believing in that husband is the gakcha. No, the first one is the lamki gakcha. Yeah, but we're talking about the ultimate gakcha. Okay. So what we're trying to destroy, what we're trying to see is unreal, is not the feeling that it's real, it's the thing that you think is real. Got it? That's what we're trying to cancel. We're not trying to cancel how you feel about the husband. We're trying to cancel a husband who's not my fault. Okay?
Are we gonna? Did we skip the first line?
We're getting there. Okay. Now, this first line is spoken by another person, okay, who says you got to go after the belief in self-existence, not the self-existence. Because if you can understand that it doesn't exist, that that husband doesn't exist, you will tear out the root of samsara. Okay.
Somebody else said that.
That part's okay. That's okay. Is it true that that the way to rip samsara's root out is to realize that the husband who's upset because he's hungry doesn't exist? Yeah, that part's true. But then he says, therefore, cheer. Okay? So far he's okay. Because we're going after, because if you see that husband don't exist, you will escape samsara. Therefore, says the other guy, it's the feeling that's the gakcha, and not the husband who couldn't be there that's the gakcha. Of the rikspa. Yeah, I'm assuming rikspa. Okay. Okay. Demba gakcha. But the demba's not the gakcha. Reality is not the gakcha. Why? It was never there in the first place. It was never there in the first place. How can you say you're trying to get rid of something if it was never there? Okay. This is the other guys.
Yeah.
This is the other
Yeah,
guys.
he makes a pretty good argument there.
How are you going to cancel the husband who's upset because he's hungry when there's no such thing? What are you going to shoot your gun at? Okay. He was never there. That can't be the gakcha. That can't be what you're trying to stop. It was never there. Okay? Okay. Okay, I'm going to read it backwards because that's the only part I understand. Makor sete. Look, just to put it simply, it all boils down to they didn't understand something. Magor se, it ends there. Okay? Look, everything they're talking about boils down to there's nothing more se, then they don't get it. What they don't get? They don't understand that not being there at all, okay? Not being there at all is functioning, instrumental, right? Not being there at all is functioning as the thing that your logic, which is seeking to prove and disprove things, understands. They don't understand that the fact that nothing was ever there is what you're trying to conclude with all this logic.
Is this
Okay? They don't. We're criticizing them. Yeah. That's got to be us, okay? And the day is instrumental. The day makes the fact that nothing was ever there at all the subject of the sentence, okay? Was serving as the object of your logic. And that's what you understood, okay? Kor said it. Deshen gopala, deshen yu yeme dokubeso. You can go after your habit of believing things are self-existent, okay? But in the end, you got to understand that what it believes was never there. What it believes in was never there at all. Yeme.
I mean, that is how you go after that habit of seeing things wrong.
Yeah, that's okay. We're okay with that. You have to understand, if you want to get rid of your habit of seeing that fake, wrong, non-existent husband, then you got to understand that he was never there.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeme, I like Yeme because that's that 3-part thing that we say in DCI about that husband.
Was never there, not there, and everything.
Yeah, very famous words of Lord Buddha. You know, he isn't there now, he never was there before, and he shall never be there in the future. That's completely man. Yeah, man.
Does he say that? Like, exactly? Does he say those things?
Yeah, he does say that. Very beautiful. Yeah, and it's very helpful sometimes to say it that way. Okay, then.
Can we clarify that one little point?
Oh man, what?
So the idea is that the other guy's wrong because he said, how do you cancel something that's not there already? But what we're saying is, the point is that our logic is trying to get to that point.
He's saying the ultimate gotcha is the state of mind which believes in the husband.
That's the other
But
guy.
we're saying the ultimate gotcha is that husband that couldn't be there. That's all. And when you cancel that husband, you automatically cancel the other one anyway.
And he's elaborating on what he said previously, is that you think there's no difference between a Lambigacha.
That's true. Yeah, you got to draw a distinction between the two. Getting rid of the feeling and seeing that the object of the feeling was never there anyway.
But
That's
he
okay.
didn't deal with the objection that the guy raised where he said that it was never there. How are you going to deny something that was never there?
He isn't, maybe he's going to do that following. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Tena.
Tena.
Tena. Che tam che. Tok pe tak ba sam tu rang lu la ke lang na. Ten chung yipar mirung la. Ten chung yipar ke lang ba na tar tung tu ngyor pe. Yipar shak tu.
Get away, I guess. It's important.
Yipar shak tu mirung shemawa teni. Rangi ngumpar tok pe yen ne shebe lo tok chu chukla ne shentu lopun let tenje la sope shinta chempo namla mupani dagni marung par jepao pashik tu se to.
Yeah, which I would translate, you're just making an ass out of yourself. Okay. Okay.
It's like a little pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Oh, so hard.
Okay, so that starts with a false idea. It starts with a false idea. Okay. If all things are just creations of our mental images, right? Tope taksam. Then, if we accept that as our own system, then Tenjung, the existence of Tenjung, would be incorrect. He said, his position. If you say that husband is just a figment of your imagination, then you must be giving up the idea of dependent origination. Okay? All right? Okay. And Tenjung Yopa Kelambana, and then according to you, if someone accepted the idea that dependent origination existed, they would have to be falling into the extreme of saying things exist or something that don't exist. Okay? According to your thinking, since everything is a creation of my mind, then dependent origination must be mistaken. Okay? And if you accepted dependent origination, which means you would then accept that things were not just figments of your mind, you, according to you guys, you'd fall into an extreme. I'll say it again. Okay. Therefore, these wrong guys will say, if everything is just a creation of your seeds, okay, if that's what you want to believe, then there's no such thing as dependent origination. Then things don't have any reality of their own. Okay? They don't come from causes if they're coming from your mind, according to them. We say, because they come from your mind, they are dependent origination.
Right.
Okay? They say, if something's just coming from your mind, it's not real. Then it couldn't have a cause.
Oh, I see.
Okay? He would never had a mom.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay?
That's just the first line. Right?
Yeah, right. And then they further criticize us and say, on the other hand, if you say the husband did come from dependent origination, according to you,
Right.
it would be holding to an extreme view.
Something really exists.
Yeah, Gerway.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, Yopa Shakta Mirung, there is nothing you could posit exists,
Huh.
or that the husband exists. You could not say the husband existed. Was an existing thing, as an existing thing, they need grammar case. Yeah, okay. Mirung Shemawa. Okay. Those guys are living, Ne Shindu, in the 16 wrong views presented in the Abhisamaya Alankara. Those guys who talk like that, those Madhyamikas, are themselves. He didn't say they have that wrong view. He said they are swimming in it. Okay. Okay. Ne Shindu. Okay. They're sitting there living in the 16 wrong views which were presented in the Abhisamalankara. They themselves, Rangni, are swimming in mistaken views. Okay. Shindu. Yeah, and they are disgracing Baba Viveka and those other great innovators. Okay, they are a disgrace, and they're just proving that they're an ass themselves. And and Sedo, and that's all. Sedo means it ends there. You know, the only thing you can say about them is that they made an ass out of themselves. There's nothing else you can say. Seto. And they are an embarrassment to the great writers like Baba Viveka. Okay? Where?
He's not saying this about Baba Viveka?
He is. He's saying the great innovators such as Baba Viveka.
But isn't he saying that you would be as mistaken as Baba Viveka?
No.
Wouldn't that be like the...
He is they are Mapa, they are disgracing to those Shingta Chimbos. Okay. They are an embarrassment to the great thinkers.
If you stay like that in those stupid 16...
Yeah, swim in them. Ne Shindu is the present continuous participle. They are staying there all the time. Okay. Got it? I went and looked for the 16 wrong ideas in Abhisamankara because you should ask me what they are.
What are those 16? We knew it was coming.
Here's the second Tarlam Selje. What's the first one?
Abhidharma kosher commentary?
Yeah, by the first Dalai Lama. So there are two, in the monastery we always say, I'm studying Tarlam Selje. Then the answer is, which one? There's two famous Tarlam Seljes, okay? Illumination on the Path to Freedom. Okay? So, Lokdok Chuduk Ngusung Wadang. How long is this? It's okay. We can use up some of it. It was hard to find, by the way. Lokto chukduk ngusuma. Let's identify. You want to read that? Shipala.
Shipala loktok chudukna sungwatang tetang ngawa dempe nampa chudukna sungwao.
Okay. Shibala. Oh, anyway, loktok chuduk ngusum. Let's identify the 16 mistaken views.
Is it
And after that, we'll identify the dembe number chuduk, which are gawa to those.
contradictory? Yes.
Yeah, then we'll go through the 16 correct aspects which contradicted, which happen to be the 16 aspects of the Four Truths.
Ah,
Okay, so we have a clue here.
Kind of cool.
It is cool, yeah.
This isn't is it considered a South Chantico book? It's valid for
Sutras, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Gyaltsab's Impossible. We in the winter debates,
oh yeah.
where you debate for a month,
Yeah.
maybe 12, 14 hours a day, sometimes all night, Senkang. You can do a few pages. You can cover a few pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're not going to translate that one. I'm not asking you to work on that. Have I mentioned it? Kirub J is a lot more doable. Okay, his Daedon Yuki Munsao is a lot more doable. But this one, you're going to get lost forever.
The same subject.
Yeah, I went to 4 winter debate, which is very unusual. It's like 4 Olympics. And I invited myself. Okay, that's how I got in. And nobody kicked me out. And you get to the 2nd chapter in the 4th year. Okay, and there's 4 chapters. So that would take 16, 20 years to debate the whole book. Okay, anyway, impossible. So anyway, Dungal Alopa Shupa. Now, the 4 wrong ideas about Dungal. Demba, nice. Okay, the 4 wrong ideas about Dungal Demba. And we know these. Tsang de tak tak.
Oh, this is what we've been going through.
Yeah, tsang de tak tak. Okay, what are they?
Purity.
No, there's something good in the world. Like a good pancakes. Now that's pure. That's a good thing. That there's anything in the world which could be clean. Tsang means clean. Okay, not messed up. And that there is some happiness in this world. And that some things
Last forever.
do stay. Some things do stay. And some things have a nature from their side, of their own. Those 4 are diametrically opposed to the 4 aspects of the first Arya truth. What are the 4 aspects? Dingel,
Dungyal, Tongpa,
Dingel, Mida, Tomba, Dagme.
Dagme.
Yeah, so Dungel is opposed to pleasure. Dingel, what was it? Mita? That's opposed to Dakpa. Tongba, you'd have to stretch it to pure. And then Dagme, you'd have to stretch it to Dagzin, okay? I'm not sure there's a clear correlation, okay? But it's interesting because Sang De Dak 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 for $100.
There's a chinchilo.
Damn, you bother me. $100.
I'll bother you for
100 Mexican dollars.
What? Euros.
Just kidding.
You meant euros.
No, I meant Vietnam money. Like you could walk around with $500,000 bills. Can you explain chinchilla? It's a kind of animal, right? Chinchilla?
Yeah, chinchilla. You make fur from it.
What's a chinchilla?
Chinchilo.
$10 if you use a bad word.
Oh.
She got it. $10.
Can I use any brand?
Yeah.
For $10?
It doesn't mean wrong ideas. It means diametrically wrong, 180 degrees wrong. Chinchilo means complete opposite. Okay.
4 ways you see the world completely backwards.
Ass backwards. Okay, completely wrong, not slightly wrong. You know, it's pain and you see it as something nice, okay? It's changing 65 times a second. and you think it's going to last for a while. Okay, like that. Okay. Completely wrong. By the way, it's going to go through 4 aspects for each of the other 4. And that's going to bring us to 16 wrong views, which you guys are. I have not heard these before.
We're studying the 16 aspects all the time.
Which the other guy is.
Saying is
Oh, Gyaltsab said.
Ne Shimba. Ne swimming in. You live there.
Yeah.
You know, you live in Sang Tak Dak. What's that? Tak Dak. Sang De Tak Dak.
that's better than swimming. Like a nation live there.
Live it. You moved in and you continued to occupy that space. Is exactly what it means. Okay, he doesn't accuse them of thinking that way. He accuses them of living their whole life there. Okay. What's the date? 17.
18.
18. Dang. Time flies when you're having fun,
Yeah, thank you.
or when you can't figure it out.
It's like
I don't think I could keep this up more than 2 weeks at a time. I mean, I would enjoy trying, but I don't think it'd be. I think I would just fall apart, you know. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Don't worry. I don't think you guys. I think you would get overwhelmed. I think you would get indigestion.
Let's try.
We started at 9 a.m. So much more stamina, you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, I know.
This could be my life if we started at 9.
But the thing is, you get stupid in the late afternoon. That's why. That's one reason why I do it. Okay, wham, let's go.
Alright. Sashi
Puki Joshi Nedo Kari Rabichi Ninde Bali Sangye Shindu Nide Uwa Nido Kunanda Shila Chupasho Inam Guru Rana Mandala Heyadayami Dike Okun Sana Yeshe So Shin Sana Yeshe Leture Damba Kuni Toba Sho. Hey, you're welcome. Very welcome.